What's up guys, it's me Omar from Geeks for Labs, and today we're going to be showing you a product that was sent to me free for review from 3W Floor Mats. And these are their custom all-weather floor mats made specifically for a Toyota Sienna, is the one I'm going to be showing you in the video here. But these are really great high quality floor mats. They retail for around $200, $250 depending on which version you're getting and also for which vehicle, and they offer it for a lot of different vehicles on their site. If you want to check those out, click on the link down below in the description to see the different ones they have available. But I'm going to go ahead and show you how these fit in the vehicle and also how they compare to the all-weather floor mats that came from the dealer. These are much better quality, much thicker. There really is no comparison. So let's go ahead and get to the other camera and I'll show you some close-up details of this product. So before we put the mats in, I wanted to show you this is the packaging that it comes in. It's a very large box, and the benefit of that is most of the mats fit in here without having to be folded. The only mats that actually get folded up are the ones that go through the middle, and it only folds them in half. But as long as you let them sit out, they flatten themselves out pretty well. And because you're having to tuck these in, it doesn't really matter. Even if there's some slight creases in it, it's going to be pushed in and it's going to be nice and flush. And the one thing I will say about this has been sitting in my office for about a week or so, and they are completely odorless. They do not smell like, sometimes when you get really cheap rubber mats, they have a very strong rubber smell. These are completely odorless. They don't smell bad at all, because then when you think about it, if you put that in your vehicle and it sits there in the sun in a closed confined space, it kind of stinks. But these have no smell whatsoever. Very good high quality rubber when it comes to that. They clean up very nicely. Oops, sorry, completely waterproof. And one thing you will notice, the mats that are inside the van right now, those are the ones that came from the dealership. Those are much thinner, much like floppier, and they're like almost softer to the material that they use. This stuff is much higher quality rubber, and once again, like I said, completely odorless. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you how much coverage the mats that came with the car. There's places where it doesn't give you very much coverage that these are going to do a great job of completely covering the complete floor. And then I'll show you what it looks like once these are installed in the car. So before we throw in the mats, I'm going to show you what these ones look like. These are the ones that come with the Sienna when you get it from the dealership. And these ones are very thin, very floppy. The other thing I wanted to show you too is especially on these black ones right here. So it does also allow you to slide the chair forward, right? Which is good. But you can see there's barely coverage. This is all carpet. So this mat does not protect any of the carpet. So if you spill something, it's going to go in these grooves right here. And so as I install the front one here, you can see these things are like perfectly laser cut to fit the exact size of the area that it needs to be. So right there, and it does work with the clips, rotation clips. As you can see, it completely fits in there really nicely, super snug. It covers all the bottom areas. So if you were to drop anything down there and kind of liquid, it's totally going to be inside of this, encased in this area right here. And it's the same thing with the passenger side too. Also has the notches here so you can tie them off. The little twist locks, fits in place. Perfectly cut, nice. It fits right into the space. There's no areas where there's any bubbling or it folds up or anything. It fits in there perfectly. If you were to drop any liquids in here, it would totally protect it from spilling or going off the edge. It would stay right inside here. Alright, so here are the mats once they are installed inside the car. And so the one thing, like you guys saw in the install video, this piece is tucked into here. It's completely flush with the entire floor. So not like the mats how they were before, there was a big gap right here on the edge. It was carpeted right there. So as you can see, it goes to the entire edge. It is two pieces. There's one piece here and there's one piece right here. It goes super snug in there and it fits perfectly. Let me show you the front. Okay, so here we have the front. As you can see, that gap is filled in, right? No more carpet showing. And this thing is completely flush to the inside of the car. So if you drop any liquids or anything, there's tons of coverage. You can barely even see. There's a little bit of carpet right there on the seat part right there. But there's like no carpet exposed anymore. These things completely cover them up. I'll show you on this side as well. So as you can see, it fills in that gap that was there with the carpet. Completely goes in there flush and takes all the space in. And then last but not least, we have the back mat, which fits perfectly in there. It's going completely, see what I'm saying? Like if you had stuff back here, like sodas that maybe spilled or something, there's enough of an edge here where all the liquid would stay inside of it as long as it wasn't too close to the edge. But like, look at this right here. Look how close that is. It's like precisely, perfectly cut.
And this one also is available, so if you do have the Sienna that has the spare tire, you could cut this piece off right here. You can see the line right there. That's a piece you would trim off if you have the spare tire in here. Since we don't have the spare tire, we left it there. But yeah, these things are very, very well cut. You can tell they did a really good job of 3D scanning the Sienna to make sure that it would fit in here really well. So if you put dirt, drinks, things, anything spilled or made a mess, you can pull this thing out, rinse it off with the hose, and there should be no problem whatsoever.
So those are my thoughts on this product. If you have any questions, please post them down below in the comment section. If you're interested in purchasing a pair of these floor mats for your own vehicle, check out the link down below in the description to make that really easy to find. And I'll see you guys in the next video review.